Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And in today's video, we're going to have a look at XRP and all the most recent activity that we've noticed going on. Some real questionable movements of XRP. We're going to dig into that and what that could mean for XRP, and we're going to take a look at the Ripple and SEC lawsuit. Is Gary Gensler corrupt? And that is the question I pose to you. So do let me know in the comments below. Do you think that Gary Gensler is corrupt? We're going to sort of, I guess, bring to light some of the reasonings why that could be the case. Obviously, it's all just us just making assumptions based on what we see in the space. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Okay, let's get down to the desktop. Okay, so we're going to start here on CoinMarketCap. I do like to start here. I do think that, we're going to see volatility. I think we're going to have seen some volatility earlier today after this video has gone out, which is going to be ahead of time as I speak, recording the video. But I am expecting there to be some volatility today with the FOMC meeting and all that sort of stuff that is happening today. But look, the market is down 1.86% at $1.1 trillion. And we're here to really talk about XRP. And XRP, it's pretty neutral at 39 cents, roughly, ranked 6th by market cap. I do think that we are going to see some volatility with this particular asset, both to the upside and to the downside with everything that, is happening in regards to the Ripple lawsuit and, I guess the actual space and the macro. So a lot going on. But what are we here to really sort of dig into? So we've got tens of millions of USD in XRP moved from Binance, and this is interesting stuff. We do see this quite a lot. Whales remain active these past few weeks. Over the last 24 hours, one of them has withdrawn over 50 million XRP from the Binance crypto trading giant, and this is really interesting. And we're seeing this quite regularly, not to this size, but we're seeing a lot of activity in regards to the movement of XRP on and off of exchanges. So look, does this potentially mean that we're getting close to a settlement? Because there will be insiders that do know what's going on and do know what the the layout of the next sort of process is going to be, and they are going to be the ones that move first to make silly amounts of money. So it's something to be watching, and we do have an area in our Discord that highlights all of the big movements when it comes to the payments or transfers of cryptocurrency, all the whale wallet movements. Those are all picked up in our Discord alongside many other things. So definitely worth checking out that in the Discord. Link is in the description. We've got XRP withdrawals at FTX Japan restored. Here's what's happening. Again, rather interesting. The Japanese branch of the infamous FTX exchange announced that it had resolved problems with users' withdrawals of BTC and XRP. The exchange had earlier reported security and risk control issues for users making withdrawals and promised to resume procedures once all security checks had been carried out. So it looks like that's all been sorted now. Now, what I would say is that basically XRP is one of the most popular cryptocurrencies in Japan. So according to FTX Japan itself, its users currently hold 71.8 million XRP and nearly 4,000 BTC in their balances. The crypto exchange has a net asset of around $76 million and cash and deposit estimates of 135 million. So the announcement of the FTX Japan resume fiat and cryptocurrency withdrawals for users appeared earlier this week and launched yesterday. So yeah, look, it's a big deal, right? And a positive, if there is anything related to FTX that could be classed as positive. So I wanted to cover this aspect of things, and this might rile people up the wrong way, but I think it's important to look at both sides and make an informed decision as to what you expect to happen. Now, I've kind of always said I expected a settlement. I've always kind of believed that XRP, Ripple is what I meant to say, have always wanted to settle with the SEC, but they were only going to do that if they got the clarity in order to, move forward. Without that, there's no point in settling, because you're just leaving it open to be attacked or harassed in the future by the regulators. So why would you do that? So I can kind of see this being dragged out and then needing to be a winner. Opposed to my thought process that, I thought there would be a settlement. So look, I want to get into this because this doesn't, look at it in a great light for XRP and Ripple. So XRP market is down on a spiral downward sort of movement alongside the rest of the market. And this is like the global economic or macro economic standpoint that we've got currently, right? But after the rally, we've seen it go up to 44 cents in January. But the point that we need to raise here and get past all of this nonsense, as the XRP case nears an end, lawyer 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗡𝗧𝗏, the founder of CryptoLaw.us, has recently indicated that the SEC could get some victory in the Ripple sold unregistered securities between 2013 and 2017, I think that should say, rather than 2107. As a result, Deaton thinks the possibility of a jury trial are even higher than before, contrary to many people's expectations. If true, injunction, there won't be an injunction, but I guess he's trying to indicate that there would be a fine. And I think that the most likely outcome, if Ripple were to lose, would be that a fine gets paid and it's no longer classed as a security. But that's just my opinion. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. The SEC claims are so stupidly outrageous that it argues a person who acquires XRP in Japan is in a common enterprise with Ripple and other XRP holders. XRP is a security, even though Japan's own regulator says it isn't. So, look, again, he said, once again, I will say Ripple's offers and sales of XRP may have violated US securities laws, and if the SEC were only pursuing Ripple's sales, I wouldn't have filed the lawsuit. And that is important. So I think that overall, my viewpoint is that Ripple will win the case overall, but there could be some elements of wins for the SEC and a fine may be paid. I think that is something that could be likely. But let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Interested to know. Now, I want to get to 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗚, because I am not fond of 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗚 in the slightest. I really do question the ethics of the SEC and the leadership within the SEC. I really do think that Gary, under his watch, has been part of the problem when it comes to the crypto space and the amount of people that have lost money over the recent weeks and months, with the likes of Luna, with the likes of FTX, Celsius, Voyager, and BlockFi, and many others. I really do feel that the SEC and Gary should be investigated, and if found guilty of anything related to fraudulent activity, conflict of interest, or found to have not had the right length or amount of oversight in the market that could have prevented some of the individuals, investors being wrecked, then I think prison time should be served. That's my opinion. You let me know your thoughts and opinions. But the legal battle between Ripple and the SEC exchange is widely considered the most important precedent for the crypto industry, and I agree with that. I kind of feel that this case is going to set how the crypto space moves forward and how regulation is pushed forward as well. I think that it's going to be really important that Ripple get a result in this case for the benefit of all the other cryptocurrencies. Just my views. But basically, it looks like Gary Gensler had a conflict of interest according to the Gensler files, as they've been mentioned, termed. It's come to light that at the time it came to light that Gary Gensler had assets of more than $100 million in funds, which are mainly managed by Vanguard Group and through two key companies, which one of them was Annabelle Lee LLC, and another one's this other trust. But when Gary Gensler's public schedule shows no notable meetings with crypto-related companies, he showed at least 7 meetings with Vanguard. Basically, what is being articulated in this article, and I will share it in the Discord, is that Gary Gensler has investments in 2 crypto-related companies, big investments. And I guess we really need to understand what those are and question whether there is, a conflict of interest and whether he should actually be the head of the SEC at all. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I will link the content in the Discord for you to read through at your leisure. But it does bring a lot of things to the question, right? I think there's so much that needs to be looked at. There needs to be an investigation of the SEC, the leadership team there, in my opinion, and it might be found that they're completely resolved of all of these allegations, because that's all they are at the moment, is allegations and speculation. But it doesn't look good, because actions speak louder than words, and the actions don't appear to be marrying up with the words that are spoken. Lots of retail investors have been wrecked whilst, Gary Gensler has been the chair or the lead or the head of the SEC, and the leadership team there, I believe, have failed retail investors. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens with the Ripple and SEC lawsuit. I do think that Ripple will get the overall win, but I do think there will be some nuggets of SEC wins also. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Really interested to get those. If you enjoyed today's video, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.